Okay, hi guys, everyone. Ignore the fact that I'm like extremely quiet. Um, well, 2024 is coming to an end. That's certainly something. So, what did we learn? Well, 2024 for me was a year. I don't know how to feel because it's just a year. So, yeah, we got some lovely, colorful stage gameplay in the background. Please ignore the fact that I'm really bad at this game. I just had a hard time doing the gameplay today, so that was lovely. Anyways, got some few things in the works. However, this is coming out before all those, so it's gonna be this one, a review, and then on the first we're gonna get, or on the second, depending, we're going to get a video about, well, everything that I have planned or something else like that. Yeah, are you ready for that? Yeah, let's do it. So, what do we have in store? Well, we're gonna begin with one of the more easier things, and that's, well, Danganronpa Hero. I got a lot to say about this, so buckle up. We got a lot in review, and hopefully things are fun. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so of course we are starting off with Danganronpa Hero. Danganronpa Hero, of course, came out on August 12th of this year with Prologue in Chapter 1, and currently we are working on Chapter 4, and of course we have 1, 2, and 3 in the works. I won't be spoiling anything because I know for a fact not many people have seen this video. Well, not the video, the fanfic itself. So I will keep things a secret until further notice, when the story obviously is much older, and at that point I think it wouldn't matter if I spoiled it. But things are going very surprisingly well. I mean, I'm the one who writes majority of the story, but my co-writer, Helvirus, and my artist friend, when we draws, well, both of us have been having a lot of fun working on the project. Of course, sometimes we take a while because, motivation doesn't come to everyone. The story is basically all planned out, but yeah, things are going really well with the story. A lot of the stuff that I wanted to happen are happening currently, and that's really exciting. I think you guys are gonna like the future chapters, especially chapter 5. So yeah, I just wanted to disclaim that 4 and 5 are fully written. However, of course, 5 is a lot more in a early stage in comparison to 4, because with 5 it is, well, still in the works because nothing has been done for it, because 4 is the one that's gonna come out, obviously. And if you didn't know, Danganronpa Hero has a cast list of about 25 people or so. It's about 25 to 26, I believe. And yes, it's a Danganronpa inspired fanfic, and of course uses the members of Team Hero, which are presented here. Not Shaz and Mizuki though, because, well, they were added after the story had started. You have Lumine and female Shaz specifically. So yeah, Danganronpa Hero has been pretty fun to write, actually. So things look pretty good for the next year. If anyone is curious about when the next chapter is going to come out, we have it scheduled for early February, but it can change. I would like to give a little progress report on what's going on, and let's see. For me, most of my CGs for that chapter are done. If you don't know, the more simplistic art style is mine. I'll give examples right here. These are just a few drawings I've made. And the bit more complex one is Wumi draws, which are these. Yeah, so let's just make sure that we know that, because she ended up doing the first 2 prologue CGs. I won't show them. Actually, no, I will. I'll be nice. Here's one. And here's the other. She made both of these CGs. Those aren't mine. I'm just saying that she made both of them. So, yeah. Anyways, with more things coming along, Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 are pretty interesting. Chapter 4 may be a little boring, but I think it still is a lot, because considering what happened at the end of Chapter 3, I think it's still a lot of good things. We need to take a little breather. Chapter 5, on the other hand, was much, much more exciting, because it's, chapter 5. Chapter 5s are usually intense in Danganronpa. Of course, there isn't a normal chapter length considering the cast, but chapter 5 is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Of course, it's not finalized, so don't take my word for it. I mean, you guys don't even know what's going on, so why does it matter? But yeah, that was Danganronpa Hero's section. That was a bit of a long one, but I hope you guys come by and actually read it, because right now it's my biggest passion project, and of course, you get the idea. I love it a lot, and me, Woomy Draws, and Hellfires are all working on it together, and we're doing our best to give you a story that is intriguing and interesting with the Danganronpa formula. So yeah, now we're going to move on to, well, my videos, I guess. So that's going to be a little fun mini section, because I think this is going to be the longest section in the video, but you get the point. Let's get going. Okay, clearly I didn't, for the videos, I practically did as much as I could. During the summer, I especially uploaded a lot. I mean, look at this catalog. I ended up talking about Arana's Island. Speaking of, I think I might do a second part, because I love the song too much. It's literally my biggest addiction. And yeah, also, I recently I did say this was supposed to be a video section, but I'm just gonna merge two things. I did get into Project Sekai, which you are watching right now. Hence why, I already mentioned earlier, Mizuki ended up getting on the team, so that was fun. So that's pretty awesome. My biggest fixation this year had to be, Danganronpa V3, because I have a crippling problem with this game. I love this game very much. My review is coming out slowly, but there's if you didn't see my community post, I was going to make a unscripted review on it, a completely one that's just complete and very long. Currently it's at an hour. I've never done more than an hour long video, so that's gonna be a pain in the ass to export, but we got this. Anyways, I hope you guys are excited for that. Other than that, that's about it for this mini section. I didn't do a whole lot this year, but it's a lot better than last year. Now, I'm gonna get into something that's also writing related, such as, with Danganronpa Hero, but it's more towards just the regular stories I write, aka the fanfics, the normal ones, not the Danganronpa inspired one. And a review specifically Danganronpa Despair 2, because that one's a doozy. Yeah. Alright, let's get into that one too. For this year, I basically clutched out one story that's also still working right now, and that's Sonic Color Mario. Don't worry, the newer chapters are going to be out very soon, probably on the 1st. We don't know that for sure, but yeah, the newer chapters are coming out soon. I'm going to give it some time to come out. I just barely finished it. I'm close to finishing it. Currently, I'm on 49. It's 50 chapters long, so we're almost there. And yeah, that's the only story I finished. Last year I finished The Renowned Star, and I believe it is My Reality Eclipse. So it was 2 of them actually, and considering the fact there are 150 chapters, that's impressive. Alright, now updates on Dawn Street Destiny, that's supposed to be coming out never, I say. I'm kidding. Dawn Street Destiny is gonna finally come out on AO3 during, I believe, this weekend. I would so for anyone who is interested in reading Dawn Street Destiny, massive warning on it, a extremely big warning. It focuses on the topics of war, and not only that, but tons and tons of shit that happens in that story is very, very dark. If you want a full content list, here it is. Some things are censored because YouTube sucks. So if you want to read it, please read at your own risk. This is a very dark story, and if I do end up taking this in the wrong direction, please tell me. I am trying my best to be a good writer, and I know that some things can be a lot more harder to handle, such as the topic of war, which is happening right now. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Dawn Street Destiny is finally coming out, but please do take mind of the content warnings that are happening in it currently. The list is earlier in the video, so yeah, I think Dawn Street Destiny might be coming out on the weekend, but can't be too sure. As for RTD, nothing has really happened. SKM has had me in a chokehold for the past week or so. Sucks a lot. Anyways, As for, well, where Wattpad users have like 90% of the stuff, because I post on Wattpad first, because I don't trust my work to be posted on AO3 immediately, because Wattpad is just like a testing ground and some shit. Anyways, as for Breaking Masquerade of Heroes, it's not coming out on AO3 for a while, I'm gonna be honest. Probably not until RTD is finished, but that's gonna take a while. I mean, I haven't worked on it because I've been busy with Danganronpa Hero and finishing up SKM, because SKM sucks ass. And it's really, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of boring to write. I'm just trying to push through. It's like the last bit, and I'm like, oh, I'm finally there. So, it's just like about like 2-3 chapters, so we'll be fine. Other than that, that's about it for all the stories I have currently. Obviously, we talked about Danganronpa Hero earlier on, and that's all from me. So, AO3 users are finally getting Dawn's True Destiny. Once again, content warning, massive one on Dawn's True Destiny. And if anybody would like to give me criticism, please let me know via Discord and join the server. I haven't mentioned that enough. Join the server. Join a new server. Yeah, awesome sauce, isn't it? Oh boy. Now that that's over with, let's talk about Team Hero. Only a short bit though. There's a reason why. I'll explain in a bit. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about Team Hero, and I obviously do this all the time. They're gonna appear twice in, actually no, it's gonna be like 3 times within like a span of like a week. God damn it, it's Exalt, you did it again. Alright, if you didn't know, I write fanfics regarding this team of a big massive crossover, and I know it's not for everyone. I am fully aware of that. I write for fun. I don't write for seriousness. I mean, the stories are pretty serious. I mean, look at Dawn's True Destiny and then open your eyes to that. Anyways, this year has been surprisingly very, very good for Team Hero. A lot of years I just struggle so much with the team because like, oh god, I can't get rid of this person. I have to get rid of this person. I'm not interested, etc., etc. You get the point. But this year has been surprisingly good. There have been a grand total of, I believe, 5 team changes. I know that's a lot in retrospect, but last year I think I had like 7 or like 9. It was a lot of Team Hero changes. Here's a quick slideshow of all the team changes so you guys can see what happened. So yeah, that was a lot of different team changes that had happened over the course of this, I guess, year. I am very happy with the team currently, but of course I can change at like any given point, let's be honest. We already know the first 6 characters are not getting removed. I think it's 7 now because Tails was determined never to get removed. But then that's about it for the entire team. Everybody else is like a gamble, but surprisingly a lot of characters have made it to a year or almost a year. For example, I believe it's 8 and Micaiah who've almost made it to a year, and that's very impressive with them. Shez came back, if you couldn't tell. I got rid of male Shez for a while, and then he came back out of nowhere. I don't know why, he just decided to come back. So that's pretty nice. Other than that, that's about it for Team Hero. And you may be asking, why aren't you going further into the team? Well, I have a separate video in the works. Here's our lovely thumbnail, and it's going to be a bit of a more deep dive into Team Hero and seeing how it's like and, well, what I did with this entire team, because, well, it's a team of crossovers, several crossovers happening at the same time. It's Smash Brothers, guys. Think about it. It's just Smash Brothers. Okay, I'm tired of it. So, yeah, that's about it for the Team Hero section. Sorry it's super short, but I have a whole full-length video prepared, so I'll be prepared for that in like the future, probably somewhere in January. Don't know if it'll come out before the Danganronpa video, probably not, honestly, but I did say if I posted it before I would explain. Other than that, that's about it, and so we are heading to our conclusion. Wow, wasn't that fast? Oh well, guess it happens to everyone. Let's get going. Okay, so 2024 was definitely a year. I think overall I've improved as a person from the person I was back in 2023. I don't know, I was kind of a harsh person last year. I never really showed it, but then I just was kind of mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've become a lot more better, and I try my best to learn from my mistakes because, you know, it happens to a lot of us. We always make mistakes and it comes to stab us in the back. Surprisingly, that's me. No, surprisingly, but I want to change and always want to grow as a person because, you know, next year from 2025 and 2026, I'm done being a teenager. I turned 17 this month, the 3rd, and yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, I don't feel very different. I feel very immature, and that's probably not going to do me good in the future. I know it sucks to be a teen, and especially when you're 1 year away from being an adult, and, you know, sorry for getting super deep there. You get the idea, though. I don't know how to feel about the new year, how to feel about what's going to happen, but my parents have always said that things are going to look better. I mean, every year looks better. I know a lot of people didn't have the best year, and I understand that completely. And so, yeah, I just hope next year is going to be better. Oh yeah, I wanted to discuss one more thing. I didn't actually discuss about this back when I talked about my writing, so we're in for an extra longer part. Welcome to the DRD free section. Please, for the love of God, bear with me with this. I'm going to shitpost quite a lot. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm sorry I said DRD free at the previous section. I did not mean to say that. I meant to say DRD 2. Alright, DRD 2 was my solo Danganronpa project. I think that's kind of obvious, knowing me. Anyways, that was my solo DR project, and I'm working on the 3rd one. So, if anybody knows what this is, hi. I did a Rats Dive video on it. I've got to talk about this, though. DRD2 could have been a lot more better. I'm gonna be honest, it could have been so much better. Let's think about this in a bit more sensible way. I keep saying DRH. God damn it, it's always on my mind, isn't it? You can never escape DRH pipeline. DRD3. I said 3 again. I'm never gonna speak again. DRD2. Alright, so I'm gonna spoil it, so if you don't want to be spoiled, go ahead and read it, but I highly don't recommend it. It's kind of bad. Especially considering it came out this year. It's really bad. DRD2 was a mess, a giant mess. I have to say it was due to poor pacing and having nothing prepared. With me, I usually have something prepared. DRD2 was not prepared, and it just also got sped run super fast. It was done in June, and I had a break in October from October to March, I believe. That's not good. That made the story come out as total garbage because I didn't think that it was going to come out really bad, but I guess I did, and this is what happened. That's lovely, isn't it? This is what happens to me because, oh my god, I'm so sorry if there's any background sound. My brother is really loud. Anyways, so we had Akadea, which is what I call female layer, as the protagonist until she died, like Kaede style, wonderful. And then we made Suichi the protagonist. I think of it's just because the fact that he is the mastermind. I'm not gonna spoil DRD1, because that's being remade right now, and I want people to read that. Anyways, with Suichi, it's just super weird because why are we playing with the mastermind? Okay, in the previous one, it kind of made sense. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but with how the mastermind was acting, I guess it made sense because it made more sense because of the storyline. I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to spoil this because it's coming out with a new version, which I hope people would read. But anyways, with this one, Suichi is just total garbage. He's just a shitty protagonist, especially during chapter 7. There's 8 chapters in this one. Chapter 7, Suichi was actually just an absolute moral. I mean, he was literally gaslighting himself considering this beautiful CG that movie Jaws made. I love the CG. It's silly. Suichi was a fucking idiot, and I don't know why he did the mastermind role. Who knows what's gonna happen when I remake this? Who knows, really? He might stay with it. He might get changed. Who knows? That's why I'm done. I can't talk about this unless I spoil it, so if you wanted to read it, I'm so sorry, man. If you reread the new one and you still remember all this, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I was just I'm like, oh my god, Suichi's like, you are the man, but at what cost? At what cost, man? So garbage. I am so sorry for the background noise. He is so loud. But anyways, this video is long enough, so what did we learn? I'm really bad at writing. Okay, don't take that for granted. Please don't. I'm actually really good. I swear. I swear on my life. Please leave me. Please believe me. Anyways, that's all from me. For Danganronpa 2. It was fine for the most part. I say, like I wasn't in agonizing pain each time I did it. I was always in pain. But then I was like, oh well, it's over now. What did I learn? Nothing. I learned absolutely nothing, man. Oh well. Happens to us all. So that's it for the DRD2 section. But I'm gonna just end it off here. That was my year in review. My review in this entire year. That was lovely. 2024 was a year. I'm gonna be honest, it really was a year. What do I do with my life now? I mean, my life is now dedicated to DRH. I'm just kidding now. I'm gonna get a life. I'm gonna go to college, so you know, my life is dedicated to a lot of things. Stay tuned for my for like the day after this, because there's a video coming out. You know what time it is. It's another one of those videos. Anyways, I keep yapping so much. I've yapped for way too long. It's already 21 minutes. Whether I make this super long, who knows? I need to yap forever. That's what my reasoning is. Okay, sorry gang. That's all for me. I hope your 2024 was decent, and if it wasn't, I hope next year is a better year. A lot of things can happen in 1 year, so I know not this year was not everyone's best, but you know. Stay tuned for chapter 4 in early February, late January. I'll let you all know. Stay tuned for Dawn's True Destiny this week. Finally posting on AO Free. Please prepare yourself one more time for the content warnings. Here they are. I'm so sorry for background noise for the 5th time. And so we made it. Well, everyone, that's 2024 for me. I hope you had a good time watching this lovely video in my very tired voice, even though people are awake and I just don't want to be loud. Anyways, that's all for me. We'll be back soon, and hopefully we got a few more videos coming out before my winter break ends. I hate it here. My winter break is about to end. I say like there's not a week left or so. Anyways, I'll see you all then. Goodbye.